Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I'm going to talk about one of the quickest ways we can raise our energy and vibrations. This will help us give us a boost in life, and it's important because there's a lot of things that suck our energy. So, before I get into that, I want to talk about my book that's newly out. It is called You Are Made to Heal Spiritually, Emotionally, Mentally, and Physically. And it's just things that I have done that have helped me in my journey. I was stuck for 30 plus years in anger and resentment and depression and suicidal thoughts and not in a great place. And I was a victim. And I hit rock bottom a couple different times, but the last time I hit rock bottom was the fall of 2015 and 9 years ago. And it's been a beautiful journey since then. It was a beautiful journey before that, right? All of our journey's beautiful. We have this hard and this ugly, but um, the journey of healing is definitely a journey that we most desire and would all like to be on. And so it's possible. I thought I would be stuck the way I was. I just thought that's how life is, and some people just had it better than me. And I didn't know that there were tools out there to help me with I maybe that's ignorant of me to say. Maybe I didn't seek out and actually know what to do, right? When you're in such a dark place and you just are on autopilot and you're just doing what you grew up with or whatever, you just don't think any different. You don't think things could be different. Well, I was able to surrender to God, and I really feel like God and Christ have led me to tools and techniques to help me overcome, and they are the true source of healing. God and Christ is where all of your healing comes from. True healing. If you want true and lasting healing, that's your source. That's my belief system. And so check on that link below and find out how I became victorious through Christ and going on my journey and being able to move forward in faith without getting stuck and being stagnant. So I want to talk about the quickest thing that we can do is to raise our energy and vibrations is to have gratitude. Gratitude. So we can have gratitude for anything and everything, right? And I want to share a story as of late about what I've been grateful for. And, sometimes we don't think of things to be grateful for, right? Like we feel like we think of the same things, our home, our cars to get us from here to there, food, water, the basics, right? That we are so grateful for. And without any of that, yes, we wouldn't be well off. And so gratitude in all things. And I have to admit, when I was little and into my adult years, several of my adult years, and I still have this like, ugh, it gets me on edge, but arachnophobia, right? I don't do spiders very well. And I was scared to death of them as a kid and very, very scared. And I just, the last several weeks, we've had this beautiful orb spider. I think they're called orb weavers. And I don't know if they come in different colors, but ours is yellow. And it's great big huge and the legs are just thick and normally I'd be like, "Oh, that's quite the ugly thing." But I have been having gratitude and been looking at this orb spider with amazement, like creating the web, and this web gets destroyed almost daily. Where it puts, I water my flowers and it hangs this web over my flowers, and sometimes, I'm trying to be careful, but sometimes the web's completely destroyed. And then within the next day, the next evening, it's got another beautiful web. And it's been incredible to watch. And normally I wouldn't say, oh, I'm so grateful to have this spider grace my door for these several weeks. And sometimes we'll walk under going, is it going to land in my hair today? But it is important to have gratitude in all of God's creations. And we can just have gratitude in the most unique things. Grateful to work with people that have um, working with people that don't have the best pleasing of dispositions, right? We can have gratitude that we are learning how to cope and better ourselves through those relationships. And we can have gratitude for anything and everything. Just the knowledge that we have, the knowledge that we can learn. I mean, we have all the knowledge at our fingertips that we want in this life. And so seeking out the best books, I am so grateful for learning. I do it every day. I try to learn something new every day, and just grateful for the access that we have with the technology. Grateful for, you know, I'm going to share a story because I was angry one night when my family went to bed. Um, I am not a fan of Halloween. I just never have been. And I think it's generational or something because my mom never liked it either. But I'm not a fan. And so one year I thought, you know what? I want to go out all out this year, but I saved it to Halloween Day. I saved it for the very last day. So we hadn't carved pumpkins. We hadn't done anything up to that point. So I thought, you know what? Let's carve pumpkins. And oh, hey, let's make a really fun dinner that goes along this fall theme. And so we spent a lot of time doing that. And then they went, got them ready in their costumes, went trick or treating. And, they all did that. And then they come home. And by the time everybody went to bed, it's 11 o'clock. And I ran a preschool out of my home at that point. And I was so angry that they left me in this mess. And, it was bad on me, but we had left the carving mess, everything, right? Because that's what I get for saving it for the last minute. So it was a sticky mess that I just was like angry that everybody went to bed and left me in this mess because I had to have a clean house for preschoolers and parents to walk through my house. And I was upset thinking they are so selfish. How selfish of them. They know, and I was just so angry and livid. And then I got this thought, which I call the spirit. The spirit said, you get to choose whether you're angry or not. And your experience will go a whole lot better if you switched your mindset, because I was really angry and I wasn't having very good feelings towards anybody in my family. And I was just, playing victim. Poor me. I got to clean up this mess and I'm left all to my own to do it. Well, I stayed angry for a couple more minutes because I'm speaking back to spirit and I'm like, okay, you're right. I do get to choose, but I'm really mad and I'm choosing to be mad right now. And so I did. I chose to stay mad for a couple more minutes. Then I just was like, you know what? I'm grateful for this washcloth that I'm washing dishes with. I'm grateful for this hard floor. Some people don't have hard floors, finished floors. Some people have dirt floors. And so I was like, I'm grateful for the floors. I'm grateful for running water in my home. I am thankful for the dishes that I get to eat off of. I'm grateful for, just anything and everything that I could see, like the scrubby thing. I'm grateful for soap. I'm grateful for this dishwasher, and I'm grateful for whatever. And you know what? Actually, I think I didn't have a dishwasher at that point, and so I was doing dishes by hand. And so I'm like, I am so grateful for the ability to do dishes. I'm grateful for my arms and my hands and this body to get what I need done. And after I started just gratitude for my table. I'm grateful I have a table to clean. I'm grateful I have this mess to clean up. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. It kept going on and on. And then that gratitude shifted from the things to people in my life. And I had those not so good feelings towards them when I got started, but I started imagining myself, and I started from the top on down. I started imagining my husband in front of me, and I just told him how much I loved him and I appreciated him. And I was so grateful for this. I just thought of things to be grateful for to him. And I hugged him and said, thank you so much. Thank you. And then I love you. And then I imagined my oldest child on down. Okay. And I had 8 kids, 7, maybe 7 at that time, but I do have 8 kids. But I just started going down individually, each family member, and imagining me hugging them and having this conversation of, I am so grateful for you in my life. I am grateful that you bring this to the table in our family. I am grateful for, this and this. And I was just getting very personalized and individual. You guys, my energy soared up through the roof, and I was just filled to the brim with joy. And I had all this energy. This mess that I was stuck in would have taken me 5 to 6 hours. That's how big it was. I mean, I'm talking, we had candy strewn about in, a few different rooms and wrappers and just stuff that was left in a mess. And it was way overwhelming. Well, something that would have taken me 5 to 6 hours had I stayed in my negative mind frame and played the victim mode, I had that mess cleaned in under 2 hours. I was able to go to bed just before 1 o'clock. And I was so filled with gratitude. I had so much energy. In fact, I had so much gratitude in my being that joy was just emanating from me. And I literally wanted to open my windows and sing praises to God. I had never felt like that in my entire life. And I was just, I went to bed with this biggest watermelon grin on my face. I couldn't stop smiling. I was so happy. I couldn't contain myself. And so just that boost of energy. And I was so grateful for that experience because God has taught me that if we want more energy in life, if we want to get the most out of life, be grateful, be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. And it's just something that we can do to increase our energy and help boost the energy of others, praise others. It's so easy to find faults in others, and it's so easy to look for the bad in things because that's the easy thing to do. But if we just look outside of the box and just are willing to do the hard and look for things to be grateful for, even in the hard parts of life, in the sticky messes of life, we can always find things to be grateful for. So that is a great tool to use to boost up your energy and have great vibrations to share with the world, because we all have the light of Christ in us. And that's what we're here to learn, is to have the light of Christ and to share it with the world. So God bless. Please like and subscribe to my channel and share it with others. And until next time, we'll be talking to you later. Bye.